Hello, Cole and Addison. I'm with Miss Dr. Nicole, and she asked me to talk to you guys about, school starting really soon, what your future is going to be, how hard you need to study, the things you need to do in work. I never imagined being an astronaut. I love science and math. I blew my mother's living room up with a chemistry set. Don't do that. But I did that, and I got my curiosity fueled around science. But I ended up flying in space on this mission, STS-122, and then I flew on this mission, STS-129, and I flew on this mission with Dr. Bobby Satcher. Dr. Bobby Satcher, right there. We flew together the first time the two black men flew in space. And so what I'm telling you is, Dr. Nicole does whatever she put her mind to. You guys work hard, believe in yourself, and if someone tells you you can't do something, do it in spite of what they say to you. Harriet Tubman, when she got to freedom, what did she say? I'm going back to get my family. Someone said, you can't do that. She said, watch me. So I wanted to tell people, watch you as you do what you dream and believe that's right for you, okay? STEM education is important, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, but the arts are just as important. So I use STEAM, and I'm sending you both a patch that says Astronaut STEAM Explored, because you are explorers, you're scientists, engineers, artists, mathematicians. You can do this. And that rocket is going around the planet. When I went around the planet, every 90 minutes, we saw a sunrise and a sunset every 45 minutes while listening to Sade's Smooth Operator.
I love it.
Smooth Operator. And we were breaking bread in space with people we used to fight against. Russians and Germans in space. And we dancing and singing, Smooth Operator. So anyway, to wrap this up, and we flew Mach 25, that's 25 times the speed of sound, which is 17,500 miles per hour. That's how fast we were going. 17,500. What's the fastest you've gone in your car?
Probably 100.
She got 100. Well, you broke the speed limit.
Yeah, I was a bad girl.
She drove 100 miles. We did 17,500 miles. So anything's possible. You got to believe, and you got to do it. You got to try it, and don't be afraid to do whatever you believe. Okay?
And guess what? He said he will give you a tour at NASA next time he's in Houston.
Yes,
I
will give you a tour. Even though I don't work at NASA anymore.
I know, but we're going to sneak you in. You got credentials.
But you know what? Victor Glover will give you a tour.
Yes, he will.
A tour.
This is Cole.
Who am I talking
My
to?
children.
My children. Give me names.
Cole and Addison.
Cole, Addison, Victor Glover, NASA astronaut right down the street at Johnson Space Center. Tell Mom she needs to bring you to come see me. I will give you a tour, show you some really cool things at Johnson Space Center. And listen, since I got your attention, I'm going to tell you a couple things I want to share with you real quick. One,
show them
be a
your
lifelong
passion.
learner. Two, be resilient. Go through whatever you're going through and make sure on the other end of it you get better at what you're doing. And number three, be a good teammate. We don't always have to like the people we work with, but we should still be respectful to them, you know what I mean? And this is the secret. I'm going to tell Mom for earmuffs. She can't hear this, that you keep turning it away from me. This is the most important advice I can give you, is if you want, no matter what you want to be, astronaut, a doctor, a lawyer, a veterinarian, whatever you're doing, it's going to be tough, and you're going to have to figure out how to get through it and have a team to help you through it. And you have the most important team, Mom and Dad. Listen to Mom and Dad. That is the secret. That's the secret sauce. And no matter what you want to be, they'll help you do it. Very nice talking to you. Yes, sir.
I'm showing your patch.
Oh, boom.
That's his patch.
Going to the
Tell me
moon.
about the patch.
This is the Crew 1 mission. So we flew that, this spacecraft designed by Elon Musk and his team out at SpaceX, the Dragon capsule. We flew that to the space station and stayed there for 6 months and got to do a bunch of spacewalks and science and the really cool things. And now we're training for a whole new spaceship called the Orion that we're going to fly to the moon in the next year, beginning of 2025. And would love to tell you some more about that. But if you come to Johnson Space Center, I will show you an Orion capsule we're getting ready to fly.
Did you just hear that? That man said he is going to the moon. We haven't been to the moon in what, 50 years?
52 accountant.
52 years. And there was no one that looked like us up on the moon. He's going to be the first black man to go to the moon. That tells you what's possible. So you heard what Victor said, you heard what I said. Listen to what Mom is saying, and we got your back. All right, take care.